I just lost my ever-loving mind. Joel, for you to like change something on the house plans, that was a daring move. However, it was a good one.
I knew you wouldn't mind.
What if I would have hated it?
We'd have changed it back.
No, do you know what? Even if I hated it, I would never. I'm like a little teary because even if I hated it, I would never say a thing because it was the sweetest thought. Okay.
Does that mean you don't like it?
No, I absolutely love it. Okay, underneath the stairs, there was this door right here, and it was just storage that went all the way to a peak down there. And Joel saw a picture.
Well, you showed me a picture that you thought was cute.
Yes, of a reading nook. And so Joel took the liberty and surprised me. So this will be a door, and it'll just be this little tiny closet right here. Yeah. Which honestly, it will get utilized more now this way
square space
than a weird, because what would we have put under there?
Nothing.
And the kids wouldn't have gone in there and played on their own. Yeah. And so he is leaving this open. He framed it out. And what specifically did it to the size of a twin mattress so that if someone wants to sleep in there, if someone wants to have like this little reading nook.
Yeah, little nieces and nephews come over, they can just sit in there. And
did you put a light in there?
Well, I had one from that closet, but I'm going to make this its own and put a switch. So it's got its own little heavy switch. Maybe we'll put a sconce in there.
This was all Joel, and I'm going to insert the inspo pic here. He called my designer friend Ashley, my old neighbor, and got her like stamp of approval.
She thought it was a good idea. So.
Joel, it's the thought for me. And not only the thought, it was a stinking good thought.
I thought it was good.
You little angel, I cannot believe it. Was I nice to you on the day you did this? Yep. Or did you come home when I was kind of mean?
No, I did it yesterday. Just took me a couple hours. And I reused some material. This was like in our old Eve piece that we ripped out and redid.
So why did you put it there?
Because I didn't know if that could span without it, so I put reinforcement there. So
Joel, you're an angel. You're an absolute angel.
I do try.
Why does it feel so dark?
Howdy, people. How are you?
You're gonna see the sweetest surprise. I'm not going to tell you what it is till you go to the property and see. But Dad made a little something, and
Is it a bike grip? Is it to me?
Okay, stop it. It was just the sweetest thing in the world, and I just can't stop thinking about it. It was more the gesture than what it is. It was the gesture for me. I'm home now, and I have had this. Ooh, hold on.
You like to make bone broth?
I mean, not a feeling, more of a desire. So this is the carcass of a rotisserie chicken that I had. I want to find something else to store things in the freezer in. I don't want to do the Ziploc bag because it's kind of wasteful and they're expensive. So it's like, what else could I freeze them in that's not that, you know?
Paper bags?
That's gonna be good for the freezer. I don't know. I know there's something special out there. I wanna see if I can fit 2 in here. I really think that when they're not frozen, I'll be able to have 2.
2 entire bones?
Yeah, 2 whole carcasses. Maybe I should do my mom's roaster. Maybe I should use my mom's roaster because yes, I might be able to fit 2 of the chickens in here, but I'm not gonna be able to fit as much liquid in here that could use. I'm gonna go get my mom's roaster, BRB. Okay, I swear there's a movie quote that's like, don't you feel small? Don't you feel weak? I was just thinking the little crock pot next to the big daddy crock pot. We've got the roaster, and it most certainly fits the 2 birds, finally. I had a little extra garlic. Normally I don't have like whole ones, but these were kind of soft and soggy, and I didn't really want to use them because they were old. So I thought, you know what, they would be perfect for this. I'm not sure what the equivalent of low is on this thing, but we'll find it out. I have a whole bunch of leftovers from not a soup, but just through the week. A bunch of different onions, a bunch of different carrots. In the comments of my last video, someone suggested bay leaves. So we're going to add, should I do 2 or 3? This is kind of a big thing, so we're gonna do 3. Yeah, we're gonna do 3. I bet, you know what? I bet it could even do 4. That's a small one. We'll do, you know, there we go. So there's bay leaves. Someone else suggested a splash of apple cider vinegar because they said it helps pull out the collagen from the bones. I'm not gonna add a lot. I don't know if that's a lot. That's what I'm gonna add. I bet it'll cook out, you know, we'll see, and if I hate it, we won't do it next time. The doorbell rang! Kids, answer the door! Someone also suggested adding black peppercorns, and when I looked it up to see, like, you know, kind of how much, they say it's fantastic for broths because it helps with the mineral absorption. And they say it just kind of depends on what you like. I'm just gonna add like something like this. Okay, that's great. I'm gonna leave this bad boy for 24 hours, which will be great. Ooh, actually, let me check my Scotch wool. I won't be home. 11:15. You know, I'll be cutting it close. I'll be cutting it close, but I'll be fine. The next morning, thank you, Joel. He's making me a thumbnail, and I don't think he was happy about it.
The tooth fairy came.
The tooth fairy came. To how many kids?
4.
Because we all like lost a tooth around the same time.
And I can't remember if I ever showed it on YouTube or not. I think I just showed it on Instagram. I'm gonna insert the stories that I made. Yeah, I will. I'll insert the stories. Never have I ever had all 4 kids lose a tooth. All right, let's just start up here. You know, let's start with Cody's first. So Cody's first was, let's see, where is it? Cody. To the tooth fairy, instead of money, I would like a deck of cards if possible. He lost a silver tooth. Well, that same night, Lincoln was like, if you lost a tooth, I'm going to lose a tooth. So he ripped that sucker out of his mouth. I don't even know how loose it was, to be honest. And it says, Dear Tooth Fairy, I was wondering if I could have a deck of cards instead of money. From Lincoln. And then that same night, here comes Boston. Dear Tooth Fairy, I have been trying to get this out for a long time. Anyway, if you bring anything, thank you. Not demanding like the other 2. And you know Olivia couldn't let Lincoln and Boston and Cody have the tooth fairy without coming to her. Olivia, I lost this one on New Year's Eve. LOL, I still have it. So, you know, I mean, never have I ever.
Those are onions.
Because that's good flavor and it has good nutritional benefits. There's
gonna eat the onions.
Nope. We're gonna strain it.
And blend it all up.
No, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna strain it and have chicken broth. That's gonna keep going. And I had this on like 150 and it wasn't even getting warm. So I put it up to like 250-ish. Bye. Did you turn it down to low? Yep.
Can you put in the Lincoln?
What do you need?
I need 2 more cups of this.
Cody, you're supposed to put it on all at once.
Well, you can't really do that.
Well, we just need a bigger.
I didn't do the math.
Okay, go ahead. Keep whisking it. Okay. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Cody wanted to learn how to make cream of wheat, and he started out by not measuring the water. I was like, Cody, you have to measure the water.
When I saw you do it, you just put it in the water. You just put it under this sink.
I think maybe you just don't quite remember. Was that boiling?
Yeah.
Okay, so instead of turning it down to low, like I told you, I would probably put it on medium because it still needs to boil the rest of that water out. And see how there's like stuff up on the side? You want to use your whisk and make sure all that's like not crusting up on the side.
Okay.
And this is, you're whisking it, just basically making sure it doesn't like...
Why is it so bubbly?
I don't know. Because normally you don't have to whisk it that vigorously because the boiling does it for you. Okay, see how it's starting to boil up on the sides now? Just a little bit more. And you can automatically see that it's getting thicker.
Yeah.
Okay, so just basically do that until it's however thick you want it to be.
Okay.
Tap on my face.
Yes, it is.
Okay. I went out to the property today to film because a contractor was supposed to be there starting something new and he didn't show up. So I ran some errands for Joel up in Logan and then came back home. I watched a lady strain this one time and mindlessly she poured the juice down the drain and kept all the like yucky stuff. So I'm being very cautious of what I am doing. I'm sure as I do this, I will come up with a more efficient way of doing this. Oops. But for now, I'm just trying to bottle the juice, broth. Lincoln keeps asking to help, and Lincoln, I need to come down with a system first, and then I will show you how you can help me. But right now, I'm just trying to figure it out myself, okay? So you just watch for now. What's that noise?
My sucker.
I am sure everybody loved that at home. Boston! People are going to hate that. Please do not do that.
Okay.
So, just so you know, Dad, keep that in.
Well, you need to be talking to Mom because Mom's the one editing it.
Well, Dad might edit that.
No, he won't. I will. Okay, open up another jar. All right, here we go. Oh, Boston with the noises. Oh my. Okay, Lincoln, absolutely not. Now, this is actually working really, really good.
Good morning.
Look at all the things it's straining out. That is fantastic. Sure, let me show them my haul first. Here's what I got. 7 quarts. Guess how many quarts it takes to fill a water bath canner? 7. So I'm going to water bath these.
What's that like green spiky?
It's kind of the little like floaters from like all the stuff that was in there. And honestly, I could strain it again. But I don't know, I'm not really too concerned about it. You guys tell me if I should be concerned about it. I'm going to just bottle these the way they are, and I'm just going to put this one in the fridge because I'll use it up within this week. I didn't want to have to like worry if I was going to utilize these or not. I know if you don't have a water bath canner, these freeze really well. I didn't want to freeze them because I wasn't quite sure how I wanted to freeze them. So anyway, here's what I've got. Well, this thing is flipping slick. I just got it cleaned up with the help of Boston. And as I'm putting it away, I'm thinking to myself, this is just a giant, awesome crock pot that I know my parents use for roasting the turkey, but I have a feeling I'm going to be using this a little bit more. I'm thinking I need to get one for myself once I move, not right now. But this thing is rad, so I'll put a link for this along with when I was scooping all the context out, I used my strainer. I know it's a steamer, but I use it as kind of like a strainer type situation. So everything you need, I'll put below. Okay, so I decided that I didn't enjoy this stuff up at the top. And so I was like, you know, I'll just strain it one more time. So I used the strainer and it didn't catch anything. And it all just went into the pot. So I don't know how to strain that more finely. That just looks disgusting. I know there's nothing wrong with it. It just looks really gross. Fancy schmancy dinner. Cody is making dinner for us tonight. We're having kind of a, you know, just a lazy dinner because I've been, you know, being occupied with this guy. And Joel and I had lunch together, which was kind of a bigger lunch.
What'd you have for lunch?
Dad is out working at the canning pantry, coincidentally enough. Basically, he is volunteering at our church. You go and you volunteer, you process food, and then it is put in a location where the church divvies it out to people that are in need of food. Which I think is really nice of Joel to go and volunteer for that, because I know he didn't want to leave work early. I know he was really tired, and so I'm just thankful that he is willing to go do that. Too bad I didn't have the camera on when the kids scared me half to death. Okay, you want to know why Thursday nights are our Friday nights? Tell them, honey.
Because we're done
Editing
for the weekend, and that's miraculous. And I feel like Friday's a fun day at work, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's because our
work's done.
yeah. Joel well, here's why I say, hey, where you going?
Step back. Step.
Secret. Joel always edits his video on Thursday night. And so when he's done uploading his, I always have mine uploaded before he even gets home. So yeah, we're done editing. We're both done editing for the weekend. And Friday, it's like when you're at work on Friday, you're excited because you get to come home and it's Friday night. Even though you're working Friday day and Saturday day.
Yeah, today's technically Wednesday.
Yeah.
In the work week.
But it's a mindset, folks.
It is. It's a mental thing.
It's a mindset. So welcome to our Friday night. Let's eat our ice cream. And no, you gotta cheers me. Where's your ice cream?
Ladies like sniffing out hard.
Ding.
Dudes.
Good night.
Night.
Love ya.
Love ya.